Okay, we're going to go to Long Beach. Greg. So a 5-year-old set them up.
Cute.
His 5-year-old set them up.
I want to know how that happened.
Wrong. Next on Kiss is Kiss FM. Ryan Seacrest with you. Just looking here, in case you're wondering, you can soon buy Crocs for your dogs. A version of the classic Crocs clog is being made for dogs.
No.
Pet Crocs.
No.
I literally just sent this to Ravi because
Pet Crocs.
Yeah, because you can get matching for the owner.
Georgia, Sonny, Diego, and we. Maybe this is a great gift for us this year for everybody. We all have dogs.
So cute.
I just thought that was so
You know,
funny.
Sunny stepped in gum the other day.
Ew.
I know, and I'm like, I need to start giving her shoes when we go out during the daytime.
Was the gum a problem?
Yeah, it got all in her paw, all in her fur.
Can you imagine?
We had to
Put
get
your gum in a bin.
Yeah, we had to put peanut butter in there and try and like scoop it out of her hair. It was gross.
Let me grab Greg here. So, Greg, it's time for a second date update. Thanks for reaching out to us. We do understand. It is frustrating, and sometimes you really just don't know what's going on the other side. And trying to decode someone, maybe you understand, maybe you don't, but you want the peace of mind to find out what went wrong. So, we're curious to know, how did your 5-year-old son set you up with her?
So I was at this coffee shop in Belmont store with my 5-year-old, and he just got up and started talking to this woman in line. It's actually really cute. Anyway, so this woman came over and started talking to me, and we exchanged numbers and had a pretty perfect first date from that. And, you know, now when I text her, she doesn't respond at all. So I don't know what's up.
Huh. Any idea? I mean, we got to sort of hone in on what in your narrative, have you justified anything?
Honestly, no. I mean,
How
and
did
the
the
thing
date
is, we
end?
really, it was great. We went for a walk. You know, we took a gondola ride. You know, it was literally the perfect first date. And, you know, now I walked her back to the car. We even kissed at the end of the date, which I thought was nice.
How did you kiss?
Usually with their mouth.
No. Doesn't have to be. Could be on the cheek.
No, it was a kiss. It was a kiss on the lip. It wasn't a makeout, but it was like a kind of a peck thing. You know.
Good. You know, moi.
Mwah. Okay.
More like
I would want more like a.
Just as a side note, I think on a first date, to alleviate all confusion, never kiss. Just go for the cheek.
So
Go for the cheek?
go for the tongue,
Like-
honestly.
No, go for the cheek. Then you don't have this awkwardness of the first date kiss you have to think about. Just don't do it. Don't do it on the first date.
No.
Kiss
I
on the
say
cheek, I
do
would
it.
feel like he's not into me, and I'd be like, cool.
But you don't know how to read him.
I don't need to, thank God.
I really am a pro tongue first dater.
Because you're married.
No, that's
So
not
everyone
true.
who's married is
She's
a pro tongue
not
first dater.
married.
Because they don't
Yeah,
get to do it
first of
ever
all,
again.
not. And second of all,
He's
it's
married.
like you get it. You get to see what it feels like sooner rather than later. And if it's a bad kiss,
I just
then
think forget the pressure and the confusion. Just go cheek. Well, sorry,
cheek
guys.
is like love thy neighbor.
It's not.
Michael and I's first date, like first official date, was just the two of us, was full makeout sesh.
Yeah, but that's because you're married.
Well, yes.
Greg, we digress. Hold on. We're going to get, I think she's agreed to come on. Looks at the back room is telling me that she's agreed to come on and talk about why she's not getting back, not responding at all after that. Would sound like a good date. And the 5-year-old little boy's in the middle of this. Coming up at Kiss FM. What's the problem, Tanya?
Honestly, I'm just laughing at my love thy neighbor.
Love thy neighbor.
Are you having your own?
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
I'm laughing
Are
at
you
my
your own
Yes.
show and audience?
Yes.
That's really inclusive. Good job.
I don't get it.
Cover all the bases over there. Who needs us anymore? She's got it. She's got the full ecosystem right
Kiss
there.
on the cheek is like love thy neighbor. Like that's what you do. That's just like what you do to whoever.
Okay, we're breaking here for a minute to come back, and we're going to talk to Eve about this date. It's a second date update. Before we go back to the second date update, don't you think it's a good practice on a first date to not even worry about having to have the first kiss? Just go for the nice little goodnight on the cheek, and then you don't
I
have
disagree
the
with you.
confusion or the-
I think
What about the back room?
a
Anybody
kiss on the
disagree or
cheek.
agree?
A kiss on the cheek is already confusing. I kiss my Theodora on the cheek. Like I don't want this guy that I'm into to kiss me on the cheek.
I had the best night tonight. Good night. I'd love to see you again. No?
No.
Mariana, Michaela?
I mean, I don't mind that. I like a kiss on the cheek. I think that's cute.
They're just saying that.
You're out of the game.
It could be
Out of the
confusing
game.
though, but No, if he did kiss me on the cheek, I would think he wasn't interested. But
No,
if he
see?
just said what you
Bingo.
said, that would
I had the
be
best
different.
Well, back in
time. I had the
09,
best
when I
time
met
tonight.
Michael.
How about I had the best time
Full
tonight? Let me know
makeout
when you get home
fest.
safely. No? All right. Whatever, guys. Hey, I'm here learning too.
Clearly.
Back in 2019 was a big makeout session for us too.
Still stands the test of time, 10 years after.
Yeah.
Guys, we're doing a second date update right now. Let's get to Greg.
I'm here. Let's do it.
Greg, all right, we've got Eve on the line. And basically, you went out with her. Your 5-year-old set you up. You went out. You had a great date, you said. You kissed after the first date, yeah? And
Yeah,
now you can't
we
figure out why
did.
she's not responding to you. So be quiet. Be very quiet. We're going to find out. She's coming on the air. Here we go. Eve, thank you for agreeing to come on the air. It's Ryan, Sisney, and Tanya. How are you, Eve?
Hi, I'm good.
Good. Thank you for coming on the air with us, Eve. So we're calling you just to jump into it. We're calling you about a guy named Greg that you met and went out with. How is, like, when I say Greg, how was that with Greg, the date?
Oh, why are you calling about him?
Because
That's what we do.
we do things like this. And so we
Okay.
are calling to just check. Did you have a good date with this guy, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we had fun. We like rode a gondola. It was fun. It was cute.
And
But,
so how did you, like, at the end of the day, what happened?
At the end of the date, we kissed, and he walked me back to my car, and
This is great. How fantastic.
Yeah.
Right? It's hard to meet someone you vibe with like that on a first date. Wouldn't you agree?
well, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That's it. We're just calling to make sure you had a good time with Greg. You're planning to go out again, yeah?
Well, I mean, I really don't know if I'm gonna go out with him again, but
Why is that?
I mean, it was great. But well, when I went back into the coffee shop we met at Steelhead, and I went in, and this woman behind the counter, she said, were you in here last week with that guy who's like tall, dark hair? I said, yeah. And she said, yeah, he does that with his kid a lot. Like, he has his kid be like a middleman to pick up women.
Come on.
Has his kid broker dates?
Yeah, he has his kid. His kid's like 5. Go over and talk to women he thinks are cute, and then
Ooh, ick.
to try to get their number.
And so maybe that happened with you and other women, and that's why if you weren't responding, you wouldn't be responding and may not go out with him again, even though you liked him when you went out with him, right?
I did, but I don't know. I just feel like that's messed up to
Let
do
me
with your
solve
kid.
this. Let me get into problem solving here. Eve, Greg is on the phone. Greg, is this your move? Sending your 5-year-old over to pick up people for you?
Okay, hang on a second. If I can defend myself for a second, didn't we hit it off? Didn't we have a great date? I mean, I had an amazing time.
Well, did you have a really amazing time with the other women you've done this to?
No, look, I'll admit that it's not the first time, I've done that, but
Do you tell your
No.
kid what to do?
Yeah,
you
what
say,
do
like,
you
walk
tell
over
them?
there and say, my dad wants to get your number or something? What do you do?
no, I mean, I say, wow, that woman's cute.
You say to
And
your
then
5-year-old,
they'll go
that
over.
woman's cute?
This is not okay.
I don't love this, Greg.
It's just an icebreaker,
No, but
Well,
you
it's
tell
not
your
really
little
like
boy
that,
the
that's all.
5-year-old is the woman is cute, and you send him over to break the ice. I'm with
Yeah, he's a
Eve.
good kid. He gets it.
I'm with Eve on this.
No.
It's a bit. I don't know, Greg. I don't
It's
feel
very
so good.
like unethical, I feel.
Or just no. I don't like it. How many fingers would you hold up in terms of times you've done this with your little boy?
Oh no.
I would say 3 or 4.
Okay.
Which is probably a lie. It's probably like 8.
Okay. Eve, I just need to ask the simple question. Does that ick overrule the good time, or can you get past it? That's the big question here. And I'm good.
It's more of a red flag than an
Either way.
ick.
Okay, so you think it's a red flag. Then is it a red flag you can get past or not? Like, do you want to go out again or no?
I don't know. I don't know.
You
I
had a
mean, I
good
did have a
time.
really good. Yeah, we had a good time. But, you know, I'm just kind of seeing something that I don't like.
Well, there you have it. Go with your gut on this, Eve.
I don't know. I need to think about it.
And Greg, stop using your kid. It's weird.
1, 2, 3, Jing. Thank you, guys. Good luck. Second date update.